I believe it is Tuesday. I'm going to be reading you our story of the week, Friends at School. And I hope that you are having fun at home and learning just like we are at school. So this story is called Friends at School. And this story is by Rochelle Boonett. And she is the author. And we know that authors write the words of the story, but she is also the photographer. So we don't have an illustrator. It's a photographer because these are photographs of actual people. It is Matt Brown. And so sometimes instead of illustrations, they have photographs, which are pictures. And they're just actual like, you know how you have pictures of your family? These are what is in this story. And we're going to talk about today a little bit of a type of genre that we haven't talked about before. So our last story that we read was called fiction, and that means it was false, but it kind of could seem true. So it was called realistic fiction. So it means that it's kind of real, but it's not a true story. Now this is called informational text. Can you say that with me? Informational text. And that means that the author, so Rochelle, she was trying to tell us something by writing this book. So she was trying to inform us or tell us something about something she wanted to talk to us about. So this informational text is going to tell us some information. What do you think it's going to be telling us about? If it's called, the title is called Friends at School. And then I look at this picture and I see some children reading. I see them sharing. I see them making cool hats and playing and crafting together. And then I see them all on the playground together. What do you think that it's going to inform us about? Tell me. Well, we think that this story is going to be something about school, just because, or friends, maybe. We'll see. We're going to have to find out. So a question I want you to think about while we're reading this story is, what are some things that you do with friends? Maybe it's at school. Maybe it's on a playground. We'll have to see. So friends at school. Mocha lives at our school. She loves carrots. It's fun to feed her. Who do you think Mocha is, that little guinea pig? Mocha likes company, so we keep her near us when we play. Do you have any pets? Do you take good care of them like they do? And they're very gentle and nice. Sam and Sarah also live at our school. Who do you think Sam and Sarah is going to be? They are African spur turtles. They eat all kinds of greens. Every day there are special times when we can take them out of their terrarium and hold them. Look. Do you see them holding those turtles? There are lots of different things to do at our school. We talk on the phone. Now, telephones don't look like that anymore. We write letters and draw pictures. We play counting games with friends. Look at them working so well together. Our grocery store that we play with is always busy. Ellie and Tyson wait in line while Elliot makes change with money. Luca and Mario talk quietly together. Ellie puts on a puppet show and Molly waits nicely for her turn. Look how different these types of friends are. Do you see how there's boys and girls playing? They're playing fun, different imaginary games. Look how they're working together. Look how these pictures they show. If you just saw that picture, you would think, yes, they're getting along, or yes, they're playing really nicely together. That's what the pictures show. Nico reads a story to Ellie and Dash. Molly doesn't use a book to tell a story. She just makes one up as she goes along. Molly knows lots of songs and teaches them to us. Puzzles are fun. We like to do them on our own, but if a friend helps, that sure is fun. What do you think the author is trying to tell us? What do you think this author that Rochelle is trying to tell us with this? She's trying to inform us of something. Do you think maybe it's because they all wanted to work together and they all play in different ways? That's what I think, but I'm going to keep reading to find out. Everyone likes playing in the water tub. Look at what's in the tub today. There's blue flubber and whales. Flubber feels cold and gooey when you squeeze it. Some days we put cornmeal or sand instead of water. So some of you all might not know what flubber is, but by looking at this picture, you can kind of see what it is. What does it look like? Here, I'll put the picture closer. What does flubber look like? Yeah, it's kind of gooey. That's exactly right. What kind of what color is it? See if you can see it in there. You see it in there? It almost even looks like a paper towel in that picture. Everyone has a job to do at cleanup time. Splish, splash, and scrub. Chris and Molly wash their hands in warm, soapy water in the sink. We do a lot of that here. Notice at cleanup time that everybody has a job and everyone is helping. Do you think maybe the author is trying to show us how much they help? I think they do too. Snack time! We make moo shakes. Here's how we do it. We put strawberries and bananas and a cup of orange juice into a cup, and we put it into the blender. Don't forget to put the lid back on. Shane pushes the button. Vroom! Chris pours some for everyone. It tastes so delicious. At school, we play outside all year round. Here are some things we do outside. We go fast, slow, high, and low on the swings. You ever done that with your friends? Or your brothers or your sisters? We made mud pies in the sandbox. We play on the slide. Oh, look, someone's coming down. Who can it be? It's Annie. We play a circle game together, and we play with one or two special friends. Everyone likes painting on an easel, but painting the fence at school is even more fun. Wow, do you think we would ever do that? I don't know. They're very lucky they get to do that. School time is over. It's time to go home. Shelby puts on her coat and Mara puts on her boots. Goodbye, everyone. We hope to see you soon. And by looking at this picture, you can tell what's the weather. If they're wearing coats and boots, what do you think the weather would be? Or what season do you think it might be in? Could it be winter? Maybe fall? Maybe it's just a little bit chilly. The end. And at the end, there's this little paragraph where it says the end, and it tells a little bit about the author. And it says, Rochelle Burnett has been a teacher and an advocate for young children with different abilities for over 20 years. She's written many books. She is the author of Friends in the Park and a series called Friends Together. Isn't that awesome? So what do you think she was trying to tell us? Do you think maybe she was trying to tell us and inform us that at school you work together and you play together and you all have jobs? Maybe it's sharing, maybe it's cleaning up. You have something special that you were supposed to do. But when an author writes an informational text, that means that they wanted to tell us something. So my essential question that I would like for you to answer is, what do you do with your friends? Maybe it's at school, maybe it's at home, maybe it's at the park. But what have you done in the past with your friends, or what do you do now with your friends? And try and answer that below. I look forward to hearing your answers. I'll talk to you soon.